Hi, good morning. It's Romola here from Create Family Calm and Space for Spirit. I wanted to do a video this morning about the full moon. I did one yesterday on Space for Spirit about more sort of grown-up things, but it's very much come to mind for this week of today, really, to remind you about how full moon energies can affect children. So we have a full moon on Wednesday night. It's actually a super moon and a blue moon, so it's the second moon in the month of January because our first one was on the 1st of January. Sorry. We also have an eclipse happening as well. Now, these energies, these moon energies, they can very much affect our sensitive children, particularly if my glasses are wonky, particularly if you have indigos or crystals or rainbow children. The things you're going to start noticing is you're going to start noticing that they can't settle at night time. They're finding it really difficult to switch off, really difficult to settle in bed, and they're taking a lot longer to do this. They may need more cuddles, they may need you to stay with them, and this is all part of the full moons. Also, things you may find that they're getting very emotional. They're getting very, they might start bursting into tears. They might just be really upset and not really over anything that we might seem as major, but for them at that moment is absolutely enormous. So the example of this is my daughter dropped a biscuit on the floor at school that she wanted to eat after school, and she was just in floods of tears and extremely emotional when she came home. Couldn't really work out what it was. She just said, "I'm just a sensitive one, Mum." That's so true. So the smallest thing is setting these children off at the moment. They may have other things going on, so it may be that they've got their anger and emotions, so the other scale of it is coming out, and they're not able to process and communicate these things. So I would just, and this has been happening for me as an adult. I've been noticing the moon since about probably about Thursday, Friday last week. I'm going through a process of letting go with sort of achy joints and throat chakra issues and joints issues. And with children, it's the same thing. Usually it is sort of 2 days before the full moon. So today's Tuesday. The full moon affects children not just for the night of the full moon, but a couple of days before, a couple of days after. So if your children have got anything going on at the moment, then just be aware of the full moon, that it's bringing up these emotions that they're perhaps not able to cope with, and they may just need more time to settle at bedtime. So more cuddles, look at doing some visualizations with them, some mindfulness, do some colouring with them before bedtime. Again, colouring is a really beautiful mindfulness activity because you're focusing on doing, just on what you're doing. So find something that your child can engage with that is calming before you even start the bedtime routine. So move away from the TV and proper games and look at doing perhaps some colouring or maybe some reading, and then start the bedtime routine. Other things you can add into the routine, you could look at using essential oils. So dab of essential oils. If you've got a diffuser, then diffuse something like lavender or cedarwood or vetiver or doTERRA Serenity blend. They're all really awesome. Or if you've got some lavender, then you can pop it on a tissue under their pillowcase, that sort of thing, or on a tissue by the radiator if the radiator's on, so it can sort of diffuse and fill the room. You can make monster sprays, so buy little bottles like this, put a couple of drops of essential oil in them, top them up with water, give them a good shake, label it, put a label on it that says monster spray, and then allow spray that in the room so that it can help them to bring that calm and support. Other things that are really good are crystals. So rose quartz is a lovely crystal if you've got that, and tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is great for nightmares, but it's also a great protective stone as well. So again, it's a nice one. If you've got really young children, then you may want to look at somewhere else, but you have somewhere to put them in the room. So you could perhaps take them onto the bedpost, but at the back, so the children aren't going to see them and they're not going to pull them off. If you've got older children, then they could go underneath the pillows on the bedside tables, somewhere where they're close. Tell them what they are for. And then obviously on what we're going to want to do with the crystals as well is charge them. So pop them in the daytime, pop them on the window, give them a wash to clear their energy, put them on the windowsill to charge in the sunlight, hold them in your hands and program them to support your child for to be calm and peaceful at bedtime and have a good night's sleep. And the full moon is also really good for charging crystals, but they're going to be in use on the full moon, I can almost guarantee it. So crystals are really good things. Other things that are really good are Bach flower remedies. They do a rescue remedy. They do a nighttime one as well, and that's a really good one to just add to the water bottles or into the drinks, or you can get sprays, you can get sort of lozenges, chewy sweets as well. And they are really good, again, just to bring that calm when their emotions are beginning to fly. But the best of all, really, with a child is hugs and cuddles, story times, and just physically be with your child, and just know that it is the full moon that's happening, and that is going to be what is really affecting them. So if you've got any questions, or if you want to share anything, then please do come and share it in the group. But I really wanted to just make you aware of that. This is Romola from Create Family Calm.